Good morning, people. Welcome to flight 7122. I don't know where the fuck we're going. Oh, that was swearing in the first 30 seconds. Mel Mel. Noah has been vacuuming. You mean another word that starts with a V that kids do a lot of that isn't helpful, like vacuuming? He found you. Hmm. Thanks for popping in. Climb aboard, Groovers. Leaving home a bit later than usual. It's 7:13 a.m. Pleasant 9 degrees Celsius here in Tasmania. Just got to readjust my little tunic. Hang on a sec. A little pinafore. Got to be comfy when you're driving. You guys like me, you can't wear a coat when you're driving. Like, you can be absolutely freezing, middle of winter freezing, and I have to take my coat. I'm okay with my scarf and my beanie, but coat's off when driving. Can't be restricted. Hi, Morgan. I think she went. I think she was around, and then she went. Just giving my windscreen a bit of a clean. Hey, the thumbnail for this live is the sunrise this morning from my bedroom. So pretty. I've been stuffing around because the sunrise, I just have to be still and enjoy looking at the sun coming up. It's just the thing I have, and it makes me late. All the time. Like, my only excuse for being late is I was stuffing around because I was watching the sunrise. Hey, Joey. Good, you guys are with me early. I hope you brought your own beverages, snacks, and seatbelts because we provide none of that stuff on Piss Week Airlines. Nice window. Oh, in my bedroom with the sunrise? Yeah, it's a spotlight window. I think it should be called a highlight, but so it's up high. So my neighbours can't peep in and see me in my boudoir, but I can see out the sky and the moon and the stars, and you're completely self-sustained. Well, we rely on that on Piss Week Airlines flights. Not going to get any help from us. The Australian airline one, to be honest. I've noticed the reception in this is dropping in and out a bit more than it usually does of late, so I will return. No need to have everyone saying you're buffering or your reception shit, because I know. I mean, I'm halfway to Antarctica. It's amazing that you guys can even see me. But the colours this morning were incredible. A few bastards are all like, "You buffering! I'm gonna throw you out of the flight. You can sit on the wing for all I care." Hi, Bristol. So apparently COVID is rife again on the island, and accordingly my boss is zooming into our staff meeting today. And the only reason I'm going to the office today is because we're having a staff meeting. I was like, well, I could have friggin' zoomed in too, but that's okay. It's good to go in and see my mates and colleagues, and Fridays are a busy day for us, so it'll be nice. We'll be together. But yeah, she thinks one of her kids might have the COVIDs, so she's not coming in, which is great. Stay away. Keep your germs away from us. You've got them under control, Morgan. Anyone that comes in, just hold your horses. Yeah, it's not actually. I mean, Tassie's funny, Joey, because everyone says it's fucking cold here until they come here, and then they're like, it's actually quite pleasant. I mean, yeah, we have cold winters because we're nearly in fucking Antarctica. But you know what else we've got? We've got clothing and heating. And it's amazing what a difference it makes. You know, back in the day, we'd all just be naked, roaming the paddocks of Tasmania, the forests, the lakes, wherever we were, we'd be like, Jesus, it's cold. And then somebody said, hey, why don't we make clothing? And we were all like, oh my God, why didn't we think of that sooner? And then someone else said, hey, look at this. I'm building a shelter and I'm putting heating in it. And we were all like, what? What a great idea. I'm very sarcastic at 7:19 in the morning. I'm very sarcastic all the time. I know, heating and a t-shirt top, you know, like a, whatever they're called, you know, like a long sleeve t-shirt, but it's a 3/4 one, and my arms are not, there's not a goosebump to be seen on the exposed flesh. I've got my heater on, but not with the fan on. I'm comfy. The sun comes out. We were on the beach the other day. It was like 10 or 11 degrees and the sun was out and people were in shorts and t-shirts. Like, it's, yeah. We just tell the mainlanders it's cold so they don't come here. It used to work. Like, when I lived in Kansas City, like, it snowed in our house. We had to shovel the driveway and it bloody nearly break your neck walking on ice, and that doesn't happen here. When I was in Mongolia, admittedly we were there in summer, where the average temperature is like 32 Celsius, but in winter it gets to minus 32 Celsius. We don't have that here. Ever. Even the people on Alone, for any of you who are watching the latest season of Alone, it's in Tasmania. They're all frolicking in bare feet and shorts and t-shirts, and in the intro it's like, it's Tasmania, it's going to be rainy and cold and snow. And they're all flitting around on these grassy paddocks alongside a crystal clear lake, skipping around like little wood nymphs in very little clothing. Kansas City. I can't tell what that emoji is. It looks like a blue smiley face, but is that a fuck it's cold emoji? Yeah, it's colder where you are, mate. It's 8 degrees here. If I can read correctly, I can't read chat much at the moment because I'm on the highway. But if you're, Joey, if it's 6 degrees at your place, it is colder where you are than it is where I am. It's a cold emoji. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I don't know how you guys are going to get to see it. I guess because I watch it on an Australian TV channel called SBS, but it's on demand. But Alone is, I'm loving it because it's every week. So like every Wednesday, you look forward to the next episode. But on SBS On Demand, I've been able to watch all of the US seasons. I've just started, I'm only in episode 2 of the first Denmark season. Because we're not as cold as people think we are. That's how, Joey. Canberra is nearly always, I know you're not in Canberra, but Canberra is nearly always colder than Tasmania, especially in winter, like way colder. And they have the gall to say we're cold. And the thing is, we're a little island, so if we get shitty weather, it blows over pretty quickly. But, I mean, Hobart's the second driest capital city in Australia. I mean, look at it. I mean, yes, occasionally I go live in my car and it might be raining. But this vista before you, and there's sun on the hill in the distance, like it's pretty typical. I've still got brown skin, like I'm not really white yet. You get out in the sun even now, it's got a bite to it, man. You had a crush on a camp counsellor from Canberra. I forgive you, Morgan. I forgive you. You can't help who you crush over. But like I said, we just tell the mainland it's really cold and miserable here all the time. So they stop moving here. I want my sleepy little island back. That sleepy little island we used to complain about. We want it back. This place is too popular. Every TV show under the sun raves about it. I'm hoping the last season of Married at First Sight, the horrible Tasmanian girl puts people off coming here. Taylor. I'm hoping Taylor has made people rethink their plans. Plus, we've got heaps of auroras happening at the moment, so there's a lot of people coming here for them. And bring it on, I say, like, anything that shows off the magic of this place, bring it on. The aurora chasers are good people. We're getting stunning auroras. There's one last night. I had a crush on a camp counsellor when I went to camp in the US of A as a counsellor. But counsellor coupling was forbidden, very much like Dirty Dancing. Oh no, she was a Morgan and he was a Canberra dude. But in my situation, I met a camp counsellor who I thought was mighty fun. I actually had a crush on a camp counsellor here as a kid. Like, I mean, I was probably, I don't know, 12 was probably my first crush. This guy called JJ. And he was, I don't know, nothing happened between us, but God, he was gorgeous. I think it was the first time I was totally crushing on someone. We used to get these wooden sticks, and at night when we had the fire pots, we'd engrave things on there, like how many nights we'd been there, and, you know, if you were arty, you'd do like a little wombat or a koala, or not a koala, but a wallaby, whatever, and your initials, and he put his initials on mine, and I thought I was special until another girl showed me her stick, and he'd put his initials on hers too, and I was like, that floozy. JJ's a floozy. I think he was just innocently putting his initials on everyone's stick so that we remembered who our counsellor was, but, you know. Yeah, if he looks like Michael Hutchins, you're forgiven. Because that's my kind of guy. That's the look up. We'd be hopeless together, Morgan, if we were out and about on the prowl, as my dad used to say. God, he was a shocker. And there was one Michael Hutchins lookalike in the room. You and I would be scrag fighting for him. Mel's back. Bloody kids. I haven't even gotten onto my topic yet. That's all right. Had a quick scroll through the YouTube notifications this morning, and wow, how the Crama, I mean, I don't even like the word Crama, as you guys know, but for the sake of brevity, I'm using it. How it's, oh, he is literally vacuuming. I wondered if it was a code word for something else that starts with V. Stop tailgating me, you little mole. I'm not going up the arse of the ute in front of me just because you don't know how to keep your distance. Him. Oh, my God, we've got a third in the mix for the Michael Hutchins lookalikes. Look, just between you, me, and you, Kim, Morgan, and me, my little, what do I call him? My buddy, my special friend, the oldies. I have a special friend. He's a little Michael Hutchins lookalike. So you guys, sucks to be you. Just stay away from my guy. My guy. Mel knows about my Michael Hutchins lookalike, buddy. Like when he pulls up outside my house on his motorbike and he takes his helmet off and he lets his little bob of curls loose, aka Michael Hutchins. Yeah. G'day, gorgeous. You go, girl. Oh, he's been in my life forever. That's why Mel knows about him. We have talked of him before. But anyway, scrolling through the notifications, go Noah, thorough little vacuumer. Nanny's taught him well, or Nan, or Granny, or whatever your... Oh, my God, there was a chocolate donut with sprinkles. I mean, yum. I can't eat sweet things first in the morning, but that donut, I'd make the effort. I'd pay for it afterwards because anything sweet in the morning makes me feel nauseous. But give that donut a red hot go. Don't put a donut on a billboard. That's just downright cruel. I'm sick of this fucking tailgating little fucker behind me. You've got no idea. Just a fucking pain in the ass, I'm telling you. I actually just slammed on the brakes and she just came up closer to me. She's a mole, man. Does he have a brother? No, he doesn't. Sorry about that. When that family was gifted children, it was a lot of girls and he's the baby and the only boy. And he's very spoilt. So, yeah, notifications. Wow. Just next level. Like, look, when the drama and the crime community collided and people started calling it the crime community, as annoying and painful as it was, it really was just a lot of people bitching about each other, right? It was pathetic. And you had these creators just feuding constantly for felt like decades on end, just the same old stuff. I won't be reading chat for a while, guys. This is a rather precarious bit of road, and yeah, I've got somebody so far up my clacker it ain't funny. But you know, I mean, they're basically just bitches bitching. And this girl is seriously going to end up in the back seat of my car if she doesn't back off. If someone in front of me does anything unexpected, this girl behind me has nowhere to go except into my back seat. So, once it gets to a point that she can overtake me, I'm going to let her because I don't need her up my ass for another 25 minutes. And I'll probably give her a finger while she drives past. I don't get tailgating when the traffic's like this. Look, where do you want me to go? You know, how about you just calm the fuck down, lady? If you're running late, that's your problem. It's kind of fun slowing down to annoy her, but it just makes her more aggressive, I'm finding. So we'll just, the road splits shortly. We'll let her pass. I reckon she is running late because she's sort of got this attitude that she can overtake me now and she's choosing not to. What the fuck? All right, well, I'm moving away. She can... How bizarre. She's been basically hankering to overtake me for the last 20 minutes. And now that she could have, she didn't. Is she turning off to go to the airport? No? Okay, weird. Maybe she just didn't like me. I see a cement shoes in chat. G'day, cement shoes. So yeah, back to this boxy Crama community. Back in the day, I mean, it was a lot of people bitching, and there were the CPS calls and the swattings, but they were sort of not diminishing them. They were fucked up, but they were not like an everyday occurrence, right? It was sort of so shocking when it happened because it wasn't that common. I mean, there were a few frauds wandering around and dodgy fundraisers, and there was a bit of doxing. I mean, even I got doxed. But for the most part, like, it was fucked up. And at the time, you'd think it couldn't get any worse. And now it's just next level insanity. Like on my timeline this morning, Grizzly True Crime, Gazella, however she pronounces it, had a subscriber who got really upset while she was covering Letitia Stout's case, where they were pretty much watching it, and, you know, there's a bit of chatter going on, but at the end of the day, they're watching a trial about a woman who's murdered her stepson. It's not really the let's party dude kind of live, you know. You're watching something graphic and horrible. Anyway, apparently this subscriber got all butthurt because she didn't feel that the moderators and chat had acknowledged her as much as they used to. And rather than just decide that maybe, you know, they're not giving her enough attention, so maybe she'll just unsubscribe and go find another channel that panders to her narcissism, she went and created, I think it looked like a PayPal account, and she's used the tag at Grizzly True Crime. As an act of revenge, because, I mean, Grizzly, just Gazella's channel has grown so much, and she's got really good moderators. But apparently, this chick was so butthurt that everyone wasn't saying hi to her and pandering to her and making a child's murder about herself, that's how she's retaliated. She's created this PayPal account that is going to direct Gisella's fans, I guess, to donate money to the wrong person. Wow. So I was looking at that going, well, that's a new level of fuckery. There's all the usual sort of newer people that are in the spotlight now being exposed for all kinds of lies and scams and bullshit. And then I read another post, and I can't remember if it was Burnt Toast, but I know that Hills in the Air was in it as well, where that Unirock dude has either sent threatening emails or someone else is doing it pretending to be him. Who fucking knows? Like full-on threats in writing, in an email. If it is him, not smart. If it's not him, then there's another fucked up unit who's engaging in batshit next level fuckery. I want the bitches back that would just go live and go, yeah, you bitch, fuck yeah, you bitch. I want them back. I thought they were the worst we'd ever see. I'll be able to read chat and engage a bit more when I'm off the highway grooves, as you know. Khalid Muhammad, hello. I don't know if I know you. Welcome. Welcome to the Smooth Criminal community. I notice you've got a comment in lowercase. I can't really read it now anyway because of, traffic. But I also can't read lowercase when I'm in my car because, blindness. I saw Kim's comment, someone else and they know it. But even if it's someone else, it's still fucked up. It's probably more fucked up, right? Who are these flakes? And I think part of the problem is you've got this new generation of creators and panelists that are calling out stuff that happened back in the early days of YouTube true crime and drama combining. And they're not necessarily accurate and they don't always seem to care. So then this new generation that are watching this stuff and not doing their research and finding stuff out for themselves, they're taking everything as being factual. I can't watch the newer channels now because I just used to go, that's not right, no, there's that. That's incorrect. And then I heard them reacting to people in chat one time who were trying to just inform them. They weren't being jerks or anything. Just saying, well, actually, that's not quite right. And they got absolutely yelled at for that. You can't stop that. That's just like a train that's out of control and all these newer people are jumping on board and they're just going, oh, wow, this is all fucked up. But they're not actually doing their own research about it. But this is, I guess the point I'm trying to make is with Gisela, with the person who's created the PayPal account, and then potentially some other angry person, subscriber, whatever, who's done those emails. Like, wow, what's going on? It's a disaster area. They are way crazier. I know. I agree with you, Kim. And we honestly thought at the time, like, you know, that, for example, the cunt book, remember that? We thought, or the cunt list, we thought that would be the worst thing. And I was unfortunately a mod at the time for that frigging channel. But we thought that was the worst. And then Makeup Mobster got swatted, and we're like, okay, that wasn't the worst. And Laura had CPS called on her, and we're like, okay, yep, fucked up. But now there's this sort of meddling, easily upset subscribers that are doing really shitty things. And creators, I'm not just blaming subs here, but like they're all just setting each other up for fighting. You don't have to go that far to have an argument or create one. Like, it's insane to me. And yeah, I mean, we all couldn't deal with the craziness we were witnessing. But like I said, I'd bring back the you're a bitch, no, you're a bitch crowd. As painful as they were, I want them back. But there is absolutely no incentive to grow a channel or become popular on YouTube. None. Let's keep our community small and off the radar, guys. Let's stay here in our safety net and hold each other tight, because shit's going down on the YouTube town, in the YouTube town, and it's next level insanity. And the problem, I think, is that there are creators that are not doing their research, or they're weighing in on stuff that they don't know the full story, and they've got these new YouTube users that are not intelligent enough to question anything. They just take it. Why does anyone, even what I say, like, why does anyone on YouTube take the opinion of a middle-aged woman? And I mean, say if I'm talking about a topic I know something about, then obviously I'm going to use factual information. But some of these channels, you sort of go, well, who's this panel host anyway? Like, why are they the authority on stuff that happened 5 years ago? And when you can see people in chat saying that's actually not what happened, no, you get bloody blocked or timed out or told you're a liar. It's like, we lived through this shit. Plenty of shit happened in the true crime and drama communities 5, 4, 3 years ago for you all to talk about. You don't need to make stuff up or fill in the gaps, because there's no gaps. Like, there's information out there. Find it. Include it. And then I think too that channels spending so much time highlighting the shitty behaviour of shitty people is almost authorising the shitty subs to be shitty as well. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to keep highlighting the shit of YouTube, there's a good chance there's shit in your own community, and they're going to go, well, that person did something shitty, watch me do something shittier. That's what it feels like. And I still can't get my head around why some of these newer channels and communities, why there's so many men weighing in on this shit. Where did they all come from? This, I don't have a man in my life who's into gossip and bitching. I don't. And I know some, well, I do know a couple of really catty guys, but they're not like bitchy catty. They just have really good turns of phrase that have a sting to them. I'd be horrified if my man was fucking around on YouTube reacting to Bullhorn Betty for 6 hours a day. I'd be contemplating, I'd be wondering why the hell my man was happy to sit on YouTube with a group of women bitching about women on YouTube. Don't you find that odd? Like, why aren't they bitching about men on YouTube? Because there's plenty of material there too. Hey, hon, how was your day? Well, I was working my ass off. What did you get up to? Well, tour. I got up, made a coffee. Actually, I made a pot of coffee. I dusted off my red frat party cup. And I jumped onto YouTube so I decided to went to channels and asked for a link, and basically spent the first half of my day on panels. Oh, cool. What were the panels talking about? Well, pretty much just bitching about other people on YouTube. And, yeah, I just, got into it. And because when you were asleep, I was actually researching a bit of YouTube drama as well. So, and then I went to I went down to the bakery and got some food and went back and set up a live, and then I went live all afternoon reacting to this woman called Bullhorn Betty. And hey, I made a heap of money in super chats, so please don't get upset with me like I earned money today. So you didn't actually do anything around the house, or I don't know, some volunteering and helping the community, or you just spent the day online bitching with women about women online? Yeah, pretty much. But I did get heaps of super chats and memberships. Oh, good. Well done, mate. Can you put the bins out? No, I'm too fucked. I've been on YouTube all day. I'm tired. You can do it. I know the echo chamber channels of the YouTubes, aren't they fun? Yeah, there's some really good communities on Reddit. Oh, Ashley Banfield's, she feeds them too. It's so easy to make cash from drama, but why are the men doing it, huh? And look, you want to, oh, what am I doing? The same yards plant, scroll down. Oh, dude. All right. Yard Inquirer. Oh, no, we were just about all the stuff, including, probably not playing the whole thing, but vacuuming. I will be putting a little bit of makeup on, as you guys know, before I have to go into work. But we've got plenty of that. My man, my let me emphasize, man chose to spend his days and days and days hanging out avatars because who any of the what they look like. Bitching about chicks on YouTube, but can you at least bitch about some of the dudes? I mean, fat crack of the week, mate. All the people on YouTube are women. But yeah, what are these men doing? They get into it so much. I'm out of. Imagine if you went on a. You're like, so how do you spend your time? Well, I am YouTubing. Have you got a channel? Well, usually I cover true crime, but most of it's true idiots. I actually doing that than when crime stuff. You can make money doing it. I get why people would shoot. I want to be with who actually does something worthwhile. Blew up tomorrow. How going to make money themselves and what, what they got? Jamin, knees can Okay, I'm back. Lost half my audience, but I'm back. Don't know for how long. This is new. Like the car park has become the anti-streaming hub of Hobart Town. I mean, I'm in the friggin' city now. Perfectly fine out in the countryside. Come to the little smoke and look what happens. It could be a tinfoil hat. The cool people are still here. That's all we care about, right? What was Khalid Muhammad talking about? Couldn't read his comment. Saying about the fall of America. No, it actually happened earlier in the week. I think on, what day did it come in? Monday. It was doing it on Monday too. But I've got my office, like, because I work from home, I've got my office case and stuff, and it isn't a car park with a lift. It's a pain in the, because I'm taking it home with me after work. But it's the pain dragging it down. And then, oh, that reminds me, guys. I'm going to be doing my community pages for this channel and also the thing on Monday. But as part of my wow, interesting. Thanks for that, Carly. Not really the top. Well, I bounce all over the place. Yeah. So if you guys, the title, the rise and fall of the Crama community. Yeah, so if you guys could do me a favour and subscribe in Messenger and dropping the link, it's going to be a live reading subject, but it's one of the things that we do in my job, and I'm kind of going to be asking you guys to be a little bit of a 30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time on Monday. I'm setting up the live. Fuck. I forgot to bring my own laptop in. Had a note in your diary and you forgot. Okay, that sucks. That and just pretend you're interested. You don't know me at all. Hey, you did not read that, Morgan. There's heaps of books that have that at the start of the time. There's to go to the Third Reich. And it clearly says Crama. Does it not? Another problem with YouTube. People read the first 4 words and that's it. for a link to a YouTube channel. It's called Work a new one because my boss and the entire office had no idea what the login was for the live that we're doing next week. Is fascinating, talking about how great the law is. Sort of, not quite that. I'm trying to polish a turd, and I'm putting my makeup on now. But yeah, if you could all sub to it, and if you're around, if you could pop in and hang out with me. My boss suggested I do it from home because she quite likes the living room set up, and just thinks it adds a different dimension to me being sitting in an office. Basically, I'm going to have to log into StreamYard and everything on my work computer today. Hopefully it'll all come together. I've done all the approvals so I can go live on it. We should be good to go, but without bringing in my laptop. But look, if it isn't possible for me to set up the live today, I'll do it on the weekend, and I'll be going live a little bit and reminding you guys to do it. But yeah, I'm hoping that I can at least get in addition to legitimate Italians who want to know what we do. I'm hoping that you guys all pretty be Tasmanians who are in workers' compensation and hang out with me. The first time I did a similar thing on YouTube, she got 10, so she expected to be, 60,000 people and we're monitoring. But even if we could pretend to be, I've got a little slideshow presentation so I can get prompted by the slides, and yeah, it's an hour and a half, and we can all just hang out together and there are some to work is pretty interesting. I don't know if I'm so far as say fun, but you get to see me being a informative lawyer. I'm prepared to ask any complex questions. My reply is going to be question. You actually Google and us on the please call us on the number on the ticker, or you message us on our Facebook page, and the link is in the banner. And even as an email, and time to chat with one of our fabulous lawyers. Yeah, if anyone's around for it, join in because doesn't have an economic amazing success of people popping and saying, and if you try to direct chat and ask me about, when criminal or when the next podcast is or anything like that, to ignore you. On top, I'm working. You see me being notable, hopefully, professional. I was tweeting my slide yesterday, and I've noticed puts faces on my slide. I'm going to. I don't think they're really very professional. Can we at least agree that they can? I could get creepy if I howling. I know what a smiley face means. You don't know how to wool a words about to bite your bum. I haven't had games with a smiley face on them that after howling I wear them again. Thought they would werewolf magnet. none of you are saying drop in Monday. You're all talking about, wow, okay. Thanks, Khalid, for derailing my chat and my attempt to drum up support for a live going work Monday. Not we has to subscribe or the notification bell or come and say hey. All thinking about what Khalid, who the been force. I mean, it's contentious, but wow, guys, why make a girl feel ignored? So I'm putting my mate to see how little you care. Pretend you're all in chat going, oh, that'll be cool, yeah, dropping out tour. That's what I'm in chat saying. Even though I know it's all about fucking Khalid, there's one comment. Thanks, Khalid. Don't come back in a hurry. You are the ultimate derailer and you're not welcome anymore. Motherfucker! Well, I'm going to do my mascara. Let's put on some yummy oil. What one's this? Inner glow. I think I need some inner glow today. Let's glow. Let's glow like flow. I do like this one. It smells yummy. So pretty. Yummy oils. I can't believe, like, all the years I've spent so much money on perfume, and perfume makes me feel sick now when I smell it. Oils are so much nicer, yummier. And I seem to have, I've, turned into that older person that reacts to synthetic aromas now. Like, sometimes people wear a deodorant that, like, sometimes I have friends that stay at my house and they put on deodorant and it's that horrible floral fake spray can shit still, and it sticks in my house for days and it makes Sonny and I sneeze. I didn't want to turn into that person, but I have. But I'm also glad because I'm not spending crazy amounts of money on perfumes. Or you go into like a shop that sells really crappy candles and what's that horrible shop that does all the I have to cross the road walking past that place. They should just rename it Stink because that's what it is. Some people love it. I can't even. Like, you used to get raffle prizes and they'd get like, oh great, there's a prize from what is that place called? It's called Stink. A bit like the community, the way it's heading, where it is now. Now, that's my glasses and we'll read the chat. Hopefully at least one of you. But I'm all for you pretending you give a fuck. That doesn't bother me. Oh, and my hair shit. Hang on a sec. I've got crazy big bills for the office. All right. Who's pretending to give a fuck. Chloe? Oh, am I roboting? Oh, okay. I'm going to end it then, guys. Robot. Just look out for a message on my community page, mofos. I don't want you to have to listen to me being a robot. That's unbearable. Why are you all still here? Run away, guys. I won't be upset. I wouldn't stick around. Someone I was watching live turned into a robot, I'd be like, well, I'm out of here. You leave. Well, you can hear me say it. I talked about the rooftop. It's a 10-story high car park without a lift. I'm not lugging all my work shit in a suitcase up and down 10 flights for the sake of a YouTube live. I've got a dislocated knee. I need to be close to the office because I've got a heavy suitcase to pull into the office this morning and take home with me as well. So no rooftop. Unless you want to be my Sherpa and wheel my luggage for me. 10, 20 flights of stairs. With a dislocated kneecap and a suitcase? No, thanks. I might bail though. Like shape shifting has started to malfunction. But you're getting a robot. Okay, the robot's going to go. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me as unbearable being. I'll see you all soon. Stay groovy, beautiful. I don't think it's even, the reception isn't even good enough for me to end it. Oh my God, what do I do? It's not even letting me go. You hit the, well, if I leave StreamYard, it'll still be going. Okay, this is a weird morning. It's Friday, I'm in love. What do I do? It won't let me end it, guys. It's stuck with Mr. Roboto. I actually cannot end this live. End. Nope. Well, I guess we're still here. It will not let me end the live. I love you guys. How more annoying can I be? Well, it's not just me. I mean, let's blame the internet too, right? The shitty connection. Leave. Come to Tasmania. We have technology, unlike because if I jump out of StreamYard, the live will still go. What do? I'm trying. I'm trying your patience and I'm trying to end the broadcast. Wow. Okay. What I might do is see if I can get so I can at least free you from this torment. Like I've got a buffering wheel for and now it didn't work. It didn't work. Jamin sums it up. Help! Help me! Hmm. Gonna try it again. Here we go. End broadcast. Oh, happy day. Nope. Nope, she buffering. Bloody. All right. You might all still be sitting in this live in 3 hours' time at this rate. What can I say? I don't want a few people life without you is grim. Let's put the window up, grab my coffee, get out of the car, take you mothers with me in a second. Do I have short? There's like no reception. None. Not even one bar.